Hello guys, welcome once again in this video, and my name is Narayan Vaghel, and in this video I'm going to tell about the OSI model layer and their functions. What are the functions of all the layers we have in OSI reference model, and we will talk about one by one all the layers in this video and try to understand. So as you can see here, we have 7 layers in this OSI reference model, and if we talk about this OSI model, each OSI layer has a specific function that and associated software or devices. This topic describes each layer and its function. So for each and every layer, there is a specific device and there is a specific software. So we will know all about all those things one by one. So let's talk about the first layer, which is here physical layer. What is physical layer and what is its functionality here? And try to know more about it. So the physical layer defines the electrical, mechanical, procedural, and functional specifications for activating, maintaining, and deactivating the physical link between uh, an end system. So this is the main function of physical layer. It defines the electrical and mechanical and their functional specification for activating and deactivating the physical link between two computers. If there is a communication between two computers, the mechanical and electrical function will be defined by physical layer. And more, if we talk about more if we talk uh, about physical layer. So the characteristics such as the voltage level, timing of voltage changes, physical data rates, maximum transmission distance, physical connectors, and other similar attributes are defined by the physical layer only. So all those kinds of things will be taken care by the physical layer during the data transmissions. As you can see here also in this picture I have taken in very short, defines the electrical, mechanical, and this procedural and functional specification for maintaining and deactivating the physical layer. So this is what we have in this physical layer while the data is transmitting over the network. So this is a basic thing we will know in detail in next video. And the second layer is data link layer. So let's we talk about what is the data link layer here. So the data link layer defines how data is formatted for transmission and how access to the physical media is controlled. So this is the function of data link layer here. It will define the format of data to be transmitted and how it would be accessed by the next device or access to the physical media is controlled. And if we talk more about this, this layer also typically includes error detection and correction to ensure reliable delivery of the data. So the error detection of the data, or if there is any error in that data, will be checked by this layer. Then only the transmission will happen, so that the reliable delivery of data can be done. So as you can see, the basic function of data link layer is error detection and defining the format of the data to be transmitted over the network. So this is the basic thing about uh, data link layer in this video. We will know more in detail in next videos about the functionality of the or the devices to be used in this data link layer. So I'm just telling about the basic things. So we should have the basic understanding about the 7 layer of the OSI models. So let's move to the next one, which is network layer, and try to understand what is network layer here and what is the role of network layer in this OSI model. So this is the third layer. If we talk about the network layer, as you can see here, it is mentioned route data packets. Routes data packets selects best path to deliver data, provide logical addressing and path selection. So this is the core function of the network layer, and how it works we will know in next videos when it will come to detail explanation. There will be a separate chapter for network layer, so we will know all about those things. And let's talk more about this one. The network layer provides connectivity and path selection between two host systems that may be located on geographically separated networks. So this is one of the very core function of this layer. It will provide the connectivity and path selection between two devices or two network or two hosts. The growth of the internet has increased the number of users accessing information from sites around the world. And the network layer is the layer that manages this connectivity. See, for example, there is a organization and it is having more than two or five location across the world. So in this case, the users of that organization will be connected or will be able to access their data or whatever they want to access through this uh, layer only, and this layer will be providing the functionality to be connected to all the users. So this is what we have in this network layer. Let's move to the next layer. The fourth layer is transport layer, and as you can see here, it has the very huge responsibility in this data transmission. Handles transportation issues between host, ensures data transport reliability, establishes, maintains, and terminates virtual circuits. I will tell all about those things in my next videos. Provides reliability through fault detection and recovery information flow control. So we will be talking about in more detail all about this flow control, fault detection, and how does it works, or how we can how this transport layer will be handling all those things in my next videos. The transport layer segments data from the system of the sending host and reassemble the data into a data stream on the system of the receiving host. So this is what the main function we have in this transport layer. And in providing a communication service, the transport layer establishes, maintains, and properly terminate virtual circuit. While this data transmission over the network or on the network, this transport layer will be responsible for the establishment of virtual circuit between the devices or between the host. Transport, transport error detection and recovery and information flow control ensures reliable data. So this transport layer will be taken will take care of the error detection and recovery of the data or the flow control so that the reliable delivery of that data can happen. I will talk about in detail how it controls this data detection and recovery of the data detection, what is the flow control in detail in my next videos. In this video just the basic thing about the layer, so we should have the basic idea so that we can learn in deep in next videos or further. So let's move to the next layer. The next layer is here we have session layer. So the this is also one of the very important layer, and it plays a very crucial role during the data transmission over the network. The session layer establishes, manages, and terminates session between two communicating hosts. So this is the core uh, function of session layer. While data transmission is happening between two devices, it will establish and manage and terminate that session. The session layer also synchronizes dialogue between the presentation layers of the two hosts and manages their data exchange. So it is also responsible for the synchronization of the dialogue between the presentation layers of the two host and manage their data exchange. And for example, servers have many users, so there are many communication processes open at a given time. It is important then to keep track of which user communicate on which path. So this is done by session layer only. So we will know how it works in detail in next videos. Let's move to the presentation layer here. So we have sixth layer, which is presentation layer, and we will talk about what is the function of presentation layer here. So very simple, data representation ensures that data is reliable by receiving system, formats data, structure data, negotiates data transfers, syntax for application layer, provides encryption. So these are the basic function or basic role of this presentation layer to be played during the data transmission over the network, or while this data transmission will happen between two hosts. The presentation layer ensures that the information sent to the application layer of one system is reliable by the application layer of another system. And for this, for example, a PC program communicates with another computer when using extended binary coded decimal interchange code. So as you can see here in short form, it is written EBCD IC. So this is what we have here, what this presentation layer uses, or uh, what is the role of this service here. So for this data transmission or communication, this uh, extended binary coded decimal interchange code, and the other using American Standard Code for Information Exchange, which is also known as ASCII to represent the same character. And this is what we have here, the basic thing about presentation layer. And let's move to the last and next layer, which is application layer. The application layer is the OSI layer that is closest to the user, or you can say the face-to-face interaction of the user with the services or with internet, you can say. This layer provides network services to the application of the user, such as email and file transfer. So as you can see, if you are accessing internet, the application is layer is working for you. You are sitting in front of the computer and trying to access anything like Gmail or file transfer, whatever you are doing in front of computer over internet, it is happening only because of application layer. And the functionality of this application layer is network processes to applications, provide network service to application processes such as electrical mail, file transfer, and terminal emulation, provide user authentication. So this is what we have in this video. I concluded for you guys to understand the basic thing about the OSI reference model and functions of the all 7 layers. What are the basic functions? And I hope this video will be informative for you guys. Please share this video, like this video. You can subscribe my channel. My channel name is CCNA Routing and Switching. And don't forget to comment on this video if you like this video. Or I hope this video will be informative for you. And thanks for watching for this video.